Hello and welcome to this Python tutorial series. We are starting with our ninth lecture, and in this lecture we will study Python data structure tuple in a series of videos. In the current video we will see how to create a tuple having zero element, single element, multiple element of different data types, and why they are called as immutable data structure. Let's start. First we will create a tuple which is having zero element. Syntax is tuple name is equal to, in front of it, opening and closing parenthesis. This will create an empty tuple. If you want to print the value of the tuple, give the name of the tuple and hit shift enter. This will display that the tuple is empty. This opening and closing parenthesis indicates inside the tuple there is zero element. If you want to create an empty tuple, another syntax is t1. This is tuple name, and you call the function tuple. This will also create an empty tuple. If you want to see the value of tuple t1, press shift enter. This will give the output opening and closing parenthesis, which is an empty tuple. Press escape A to insert new cell, then click on the sidebar to move above. Now we will create a tuple having single element. We create a tuple t2. Now you will say that is equal to, in front of opening and closing parenthesis, write a element which is to be created inside the tuple. If you do this, then tuple is not created. What will be created? Element 10 will be created because this expression is evaluated and stored in t2. If we print t2, it will show that it is 10, and if we check the type of t2, then it will be an integer. So to counter this, what we do, we give after 10 a comma. This is the syntax for creating a tuple with single element. Run the cell again, print the value of t2. Now it is printed inside opening and closing parenthesis 10 comma, and we check the type of t2. It is displaying that it is a tuple. We have created a tuple having single element. The data type can be anything. First we have created a single tuple with integer. Now we will create a tuple with a float. See, single float tuple is created. Tuple is immutable, means if you want to change the value of t2 which is having single element 0, and you assign a value 20.5 with 20, it will throw an error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. Now in the next example we will see how to create tuple with multiple elements which can be of any data type. So we are creating t3, which will be a tuple holding multiple element. First syntax is, in front of it give opening and closing parenthesis and the element 1, 2, 30.0, a string Python. It can contain a variable. Suppose we create a variable above a is equal to 50 and give the variable a, and after it we give it can contain tuple inside it. As we know, t2 is a tuple, so inside tuple t3 we are having t2 also, and we can have list inside it which is containing element 10, 20. This is to demonstrate that we are creating a tuple with multiple elements of different data type. Click on the cell, run the cell. Okay, first create a, then click on the cell, run the cell. You see t3 is created. We check the type of t3. It is a tuple, and if we print the value of t3, then it will print all the values which was stored inside it. Now if you want to create tuple with multiple elements, you can create it like this also. Second syntax, t3 is equal to, in front of it multiple elements. This is tuple argument packing. This is multiple elements which are getting packed in T3 in this cell. Click on the cell, run the cell. Again check the type of T3 and T3 values are printed which are same. Now we cross check that this tuple is immutable. T3, it is a sequence data structure, therefore it can be indexed by 0, 1. First element is 2, we want to change its value to 100. It will give us an error that tuple object does not support item assignment. But if you have a tuple which contains a sub-element which is mutable, then that tuple can also mutate. What part of the tuple will mutate? The mutable part of the tuple will mutate only. For example, in this case, T3 contains element which is mutable. What is the element? A list containing element 1020. At what index it is present? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose I change the T3 dot, you have to update or append the value of 6, mutate the value of T3 element at index 6, and you are running one method on the list, append, because list support append, and we are appending a string here, Python. Click on the cell, run the cell. Now cell has executed successfully. If you check the value of T3, you get the output as mutated tuple. Why it mutated? Because it contains sub-element which can be mutated and we mutated it. Therefore, it was possible for us to mutate the tuple. Again, we are doing the same process. We added one element, we are removing it using pop method. T3, this element is present at index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6th index. At 6th index, I want to run the pop method to remove the element which was added. Basically, you can run all the function of the list on this sub element of the tuple. This pop function removes the element which was removed, and we check the status of T3. T3, click on the cell, run the cell, see the updated list now, updated tuple now. Inside it, the list was also updated. Thank you. Thanks for watching. For more such technical content, do hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video.